thank you so much for talking to the Nocturnal. Congratulations on the movie. I absolutely loved it.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to start with Zoey. I'm assuming you've seen the original. The remake, it seems to have such a different tone. Do you agree? And can you kind of explain the differences?
Yeah, I think it genuinely has like a way different tone than the original. I feel like the original really had women on women being the problem, when in reality, a lot of the problems come from other people outside of women. I mean, that's a generalization, but also I just feel like the difference between that film and this film is the fact that women are so willing and able to help each other without any type of judgment, no matter what backgrounds they come from. And I really appreciate that about this film. And I think that it's very telling of the times. And I think a lot of the times movies and TV, it's predictive programming. And so I feel like we've had a lot of women hating on each other. So maybe it's time to program women and young people in general to just start loving on each other and to start helping instead of hating.
I know. I mean, what I've really appreciated while watching the film is that your coven is introduced as so kind. You know, you see somebody in jeopardy and you rush to help them, which is not necessarily something we see very often. Cailee, how was it to work on a film that had so much girl power? I mean, written, directed, I mean, everything. It felt like it was a celebration of women.
I mean, yeah, this film that was so monumental for young girls back in the 90s, it really is a no-brainer that it was put in the hands of a woman. Also, so many department heads were women. Hillary Gertler, the set designer, our DP was a woman, our costume designer was a woman, our producers. So it was all around us. And then obviously having the girls with me, it just felt right.
Almost everybody.
Yeah.
I have to ask, Lovie, please tell me about the costume experiences, because half the fun of the movie was watching how cute you guys dressed. There was like a flat pants Cher Horowitz moment, and I mean, oh my gosh, there was Gideon in her leopard fuzzy coat. I just died. So good. It was just so fun to watch your costumes. So did you guys get to keep any of them? What were your favorites? I want to hear all about that, the wardrobe experience.
Oh, my favorite was the bag. I named the bag Penny.
Penny.
I carried that bag with me everywhere, every scene, even if it wasn't required in the scene. I carried it like when we weren't filming, because we grew a bond, a special bond that I didn't think could be broken, but here we are. But I do love all of the costumes. I feel like Tabby's was the most comfortable. Well, I don't know, guys, but I felt like I was always comfortable, and I'm not used to that. So like my mood on set was always okay, because a lot of the times they like to put girls in like heels and stuff. So I did like that they were very true to the character's like personality. Like my character Tabby was always wearing like big baggy pants, a nice top, and like a jacket, and that's like her like that's how she moves throughout the world, just like flowing was still like here. And I loved Gideon's like leopard print jacket, where she just, I don't know, I just love Gideon's whole wardrobe. Honestly, I think that would be mine in real life. And I just also appreciate how Avery kind of kept the color scheme to each of our elements. So like Lily is seen with a lot of blues and like colors associated with water, and Tabby's on the more warm side and she's fire, and Gideon's up in the air with whatever she wants because she's air. And like you get that sense of groundedness and like, okay, Lourdes obviously knows who she is based off of this fit. So it's kind of like everybody, it just made sense. And I feel like that helped me personally like get into character and to see each of these characters as a part of like this picture that we're painting.
Also, the costumes were not for the male gaze, and that was, like we just dressed like teen girls,
Literally, bro.
Which
I was not allowed to sit. I was not allowed to sit in almost
definitely
half
not in
my outfits. I could not sit in the safety pin dress. No, it was hell, but it was honestly amazing, and I wish I could still fit into half of the clothes that I wore, but Yeah, we did some reshoots, and they literally had to cut out a butt flap from me in one of the pants that I wore. So I was walking around showing everyone, I was like, hey, I want to see my butt, but I wasn't showing them my butt. I was showing them like
The safety pin dress was iconic,
Anyway.
though.
I love this.
So much.
Thank you.
It was, and none of us can fit into our clothes post-pandemic. Like I'm telling you,
Quarantine life.
All right, Gideon, I don't want to call you out right now, but I'm pretty sure you're my spirit animal. And you were so cute in the movie, so much fun to watch. I felt like the characters in this film are so much more approachable than in the last film. Like I want to hang out with you, I want to love you. Gideon, was that an attempt? Was that purposeful? Explain that to me.
Yeah, it was. I was. Do I want to say no? I had a friend at the time who was kind of like, just fucking go for it. Just be goofy and be loud and like take this character where you want to, because I wanted to go there with Frankie. Like she was written that way, but I could have like downplayed it to be like, yeah, like blah. But I wanted to be loud and in your face because there were so many different scenes that she had. Like she'd be so loud and like, it's raining, whatever, and then she's crying in another scene and really deep where she's listening and telling you not to run away from your power and that you're special. And I kind of wanted to give the Frankie tour de force, all the different angles. But yeah, it was a character choice. So I'm glad you like her and that she's not annoying.
Oh my God, I love it. Like after when you guys come out of the bathroom and you're dancing and I just was like, oh, how do I become best friends with this human being? I'm like,
Yeah, I think all the girls are like, I love what everybody did with the characters. Like, I don't think any of us have a mean streak at all unless someone is being mean to us in the film. And it's not even being mean. It's like, okay, you're a bully. We're going to make it stop.
Yeah, you're just regulating. I think it's fine. That's totally justifiable. Okay, really quick, because I only have a few more minutes with you. Were any of you ever witches for Halloween? Did you manifest this?
I did.
I was a witch for Halloween once, but it was
I wasn't a witch.
horrible Halloween.
I wasn't a witch, but I remember it was literally 2 weeks before I got the audition. I was just getting myself ready for dinner one night, and obviously I had never seen the craft before, but I had seen like the images on Tumblr and everything. So I'm like putting on this purple overall dress with this like white button up and like my big leather jacket, and I throw on this like big metallic purple lipstick, and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, I could be a craft girl. And then I got the audition and I was like, huh?
Oh my God.
So
Manifested it. All right, has anybody ever played with a Ouija board? And if they did you get a message? Oh,
yes.
No.
Too many times.
Oh
That's the only thing from the craft I will suggest to not follow us girls doing. It's not going to be Timmy.
Yeah, right. Okay, and so if you could cast a love spell on any celebrity, I don't even care if it's Bernie Sanders, who would you cast a love spell on?
Me.
Harry Styles. Lovey. Yours was way cooler. I was like a 14-year-old girl. And way cooler. Wow, Lovey wins.
These are always so embarrassing, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I'm going to do it to John Krasinski. Quiet Place. Him.
Yeah, John.
Wow.
I love Lovie Simone. If she could just look my way, I'd love that.
Oh, no. Billie Eilish. What the hell am I talking about? I'm acting like a hetero. Billie Eilish.
I'm gonna keep my crush secret.
Okay, so it's not me then.
That's my love spell on my own. I'm gonna tell you guys who I'm casting it on.
Don't want to mess things up.
She's recovering because she's going to cast it on me.
You have to be careful with Google. Like, it's you don't want him to accidentally stumble upon an interview where you say you're in love with him and then you totally kill your playing hard to get thing.
Yeah.
Girl, who plays hard to get these days? I say what I want and get it.
Hard to get.
You've got a billboard on Sunset Boulevard. I'm into you. Okay, I love
I'm into you.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm so excited to see the success of the film, and it was great to have a scary, spooky Halloween with you guys.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
You're part of the coven.
Yes.
Love it. Bye.